This is what changed my life, to see that I can be everything. I just need to be open about it. I was already 12 years old. I started to do some entrepreneurial things, and I just understood I'm not like everyone else. So I'm not here telling them, hey, I have the only method for you and I will sell this to you. No. What I do in my language coaching, I show them why they love this language. This is how I monetize my business, into showing people what is possible for them in languages. Honestly, languages have changed my life. The language learning niche is still so little.
Hi, my name is Daria and welcome to Introwise. Have you ever thought that you could mix your basic performance and working on the side like a language coach? How? You will have the answer to this question right now. Our guest today is a badminton player, polyglot, and language coach, Katharina Finks. Katharina, I'm happy to have you here. You're a badminton player, you're a content creator, you're a language coach. So who are you, just in one word? Is the most important question I ask my guests.
I am growing. This is the one word that I would choose for myself, because I choose so many passions and I want to improve in all of them. And I think I'm doing a good job in balancing them right now. So I'm really excited to grow more in all of the aspects in my life.
Around 2 years ago, you decided to be a language coach. So how did you take such decisions that you would like to enter this competitive field?
So languages, it was just about 2 years that I started to become a language coach. What happened is that through badminton, I got inspired to learn languages. Through badminton, I went to China. Through badminton, I went to Mexico. And this is then, badminton gave me the idea. Then I said to myself, how can I make a career out of this? How can I make money while still helping people and while still doing what I love? And this is what came up to me. I love to communicate to people and I love to show people how to learn languages. And this is what I did. I connected my badminton with my language coaching.
So how to choose what you must prioritize? For example, if you have 3 things in your life to do, 3 different performances.
This is something that I've been lacking for the past months, on knowing what I prioritize. And I started to do everything at the same time and nothing worked, okay? And this is where I slowly understood, okay, it's time for me to focus on one thing, do this great, and leave this running. Then I do another thing, do this great, and keep this running. And slowly, you start seeing routines. And this is what it is all about. Okay, I wake up in the morning. First thing I do, I go training. Okay, then I study my languages. Okay, then I create content. It's about maximizing the time that you have and being passionate about what you do.
Do you have the similar cases in your environment that your colleagues from the sport environment just start to combine 2 performances?
I don't see it, and that's why I felt out of place sometimes. I felt that I was the one working too much. Everybody was relaxing. I was like, why am I not like them? But then I realized that deep down, when I was already 12 years old, I started to do some entrepreneurial things. And I just understood I'm not like everyone else.
How do you monetize your expertise online?
I show them why they love this language, why they feel connected to this culture. And then I give them exercises, whether it is listening exercises, speaking exercises, writing exercises, that will cultivate this love for this language more and makes them want to be in touch with that language more. And this is how I monetize my business.
How do you start to have the clients? Is it a word of mouth, some references, or you do some promotion?
I started off my social media page with studying Chinese and studying Spanish, showing how I study them. And that's how I grew a community of people who study languages. And all of a sudden, I showed up as an expert. I understood I need to be more than just a studygram. I need to be more than just posting tips. I need to be here to serve people improving their languages, because I was brought for to this world. I believe that I'm really good at speaking and living languages, and I know how to tell other people how to do the same.
What do you think? What features some coaches, language coaching, lack when they couldn't sell the product, for example, course, or they couldn't sell the service, language coaching? What is wrong with them?
The other coaches, they talk about themselves, how great they are, but they don't share how great their customers can be too, what the potential of their customers is. And I think that's what I'm doing differently. I'm successful with my clients in the way that I don't tell them what to do differently. I just listen what they do already, and then I give them tips on how they can maximize what they do already. How I approach language learning differently, and because I speak 6 languages. And this is, I think, the difference between me and other language coaches. Other language coaches will say, look, this approach is not right, try this approach. But I'm like, hey, what is your approach? Okay, is it working? Yes or no? Okay, let's maximize this approach, what you're having already.
If you understand that client isn't your match, should you fire the client?
No, I think if it isn't your match, the only thing you can do as a coach, give them the most that they can take, okay? Like, I think every client that you work with can take something from you.
You already have your language coaching products. Tell me about it more. How it works? How did you come up with such idea? I am ready to have my course. I am ready to build the story of my clients from zero to hero.
Yes. So my course is, I have had many courses, and I think the course that I am about to launch now is going to be changing the game. Because before I had a different language approach. Now that I have traveled over 40 countries, understand how languages really work and how to connect with people deeply. And it doesn't matter if you know 100 words or 1,000 words. You can still connect to people even when you know little of the language. And this is what my course is about. My course is about, and it's called Raw Language Portal, because this course will bring you from not knowing everything and be in anything and being afraid to speak, to then have basic conversations in 10 days. And I say 10 days because it is possible with the right methods. And if you are ready to actually communicate to people, if you're ready to listen to them, notice and be curious what they're saying, and then actually reproduce what you're hearing, this is where you can have great conversations within 10 days, talking about what you like, who you are, what your experiences is. And it's possible because I've done it. It's possible because I've done it in Indonesian, I've done it in Spanish, I've done it in Chinese.
And the last but not the least, very quick Introwise questions and your very quick Introwise answers. So, how did you become a language coach?
I became a language coach because I understood that how languages work. And I'm like, so many people don't know how to learn languages properly. And I'm like, all right, I know how it works. Let me show you. And this is how I become a language coach.
How did you get your first client?
I got my first client when I just put myself out there. I'm like, hey, I'm working. Yes, I'm here. This is how I got my first client.
What is your favorite business management advice?
My favorite business management advice is to improve yourself daily, to be the head of your business and put the work in.
What is your favorite time management advice?
Time management advice is to wake up in the morning and repeat what your goals are.
Great, Katharina. Thank you for this interview. And now I would like to offer you to create a free page for you on Introwise.
I would love that. I loved about Introwise is that you changed the meeting hour and date, and it was still the same link. And it's like super, super like great. You just have one link. You don't need to be like, okay, a new meeting, new link. Like I loved this type of communication with Introwise. Yeah.